Hello, this is Dar. I'm back with another video. This time, I'm building New York. Got me messed up. I'm building a new borough. It's based on New York. It's been a while. I can explain why it has been a while. I think I explain it a little bit more in the live play, but basically the gist of it is I had my previous new borough build. That's probably why everything looks different in the city. You're probably seeing the live play again, but you didn't miss too much, so it's okay. I did the grid the same, and everything's in the same parts. So the majority of probably the only thing that you guys missed is probably like me terraforming the land, but me terraforming the land isn't too important because it kind of stays the same. I can show you guys in the live play how it looks, but right now I'm building the area around City Hall, and it's giving like Philly. I can show you guys, Philly is just like another inspiration behind the city, because one, it's kind of a peninsula, and that's kind of what I was going for. And you see right now I just finished the area around City Hall and the buildings that surround it. It looks pretty cool though, because I have like my garden avenue running right into it, and it kind of acts like a roundabout or a square about, or whatever you call it. Right, another thing that right now, oh my god, I love doing this, is the subways. The subways bring so much life into my cities. I love working with subways. I'm doing a crosstown line. I don't know what letter or number is going to be, but it's going to be a crosstown line. It's inspired by the L train in New York City, along with a lot of other things like my quad track section and everything like that. But that area around the City Hall is probably going to be like the major station, the major transfer point between most lines. And I'm kind of going to have like a World Trade Center thing going down there, because like it's going to be a complex with like a lot of buildings and things like that. So a lot of things in the city that really haven't changed is the layout of the roads and the terraforming of the land. But I think for the future, this city is going to be way better than my last one. The reason why I lost my last one is because the simulation speed started like taking a really bad turn, and then I would crash all the time, and it would just like the game just wouldn't run that well. I ended up having like 600,000 citizens or something like that, and it didn't run that well. I even upgraded my computer so it can run better, but still it didn't never run that well. Right now I'm building the subway, like, how you say this, the subway portals. But the way I'm setting it up is I'm doing this bridge. It's kind of inspired by the Manhattan Bridge, and it's inspired by the Benjamin Franklin Bridge that's in Philly, because both of those have the subways running on the outside of it, or not outside but over it and things like that. So I took a lot of inspiration from both of those. You'll see in a second how I managed to pull it off. And another thing, like, it changes, but The only thing that I just shifted it more south and more straighter over the over the river. I would say right now. I guess it's a river. I don't have a name for the river right now. Maybe I just call it like East River for now till I get an actual official name for it. I'm trying to stay strictly to the grid when I'm doing my roads. Another thing with me is I love to build the roads out first and then worry about the city next. That's like my staple. Like some people don't like it because like it's empty, but I don't know. I'm a road fanatic. I love doing the roads first. It makes it look better. It makes it look more complete. It makes it look more like you're actually planning something out. Like New York was not, built in a day. Like there was a lot of empty spots, especially in Queens when they were expanding on Queens Boulevard and things like that. It was a lot of empty land. I can even show you guys like it was a lot of empty land around these cities. So, like I'm not doing anything that's out of the ordinary when I build my roads out and there's nothing there. That's actually how it was before like people moved in. The roads were empty. So me being me, I like to build the roads out first. So if you don't like that, I'm sorry. I'll fill in eventually. That's my thinking. I'll fill in eventually. But the roads make it look so much more better. I can't strive away from that. I can't. And the subway is just gonna be like it's gonna be the best thing to do. I love doing it. I did it in my new borough build. I came up with some amazing creations. I'm gonna recreate it in the city. And plus, like I've learned so much in a year that I was gone that it's going to be crazy the things that I come up with this in the game or come up with in the future of this game, and the things that will be coming out in the future of this game. Hopefully this map lasts. I really do, because I really don't want to start another city again, because that city, like, it was my baby. It was like the thing I would literally do every single day. I would literally stream it every single day. Literally stream it. So hopefully we get up to that point again to I don't know, enjoy the city again. Or like it was just really, really cool to do that city for a year. I mean, I miss it. I do have the save. It still opens, but unfortunately it's just no way for me to actually enjoy playing that city again. Like the simulation speed is entirely too slow. Here goes cinematics of what I just built. I will call this the Middleborough Bridge. That is the bridge name. That's the official name of it. And the next bridge that's to the left of it is called the Brookdale Bridge, which I'm working on right now. For those of you that don't know, the names of the boroughs, I would say, they're Middleborough, Victoria, Brookdale. I'll have to come up with the last two names. If you have any names suggestions, just put it in a comment. I want them to be spoofs of the last two, the Bronx and Staten Island. I want those to be spoofs of those names, because I'm have 5 boroughs. I got 3 names already. I need a fourth and a fifth name. I need spoof names. Here I am leveling out the bridge. Move it as a godsend. I don't think I even had that when the game first came out a year ago. I swear I didn't. So this is just insane. If I would have saw myself a year ago from now, or a year ago, like the things that we have right now are just insane. I can't wait to see a year from now in the future of what we're gonna have. Hopefully assets, Because assets, oh my God, assets are the biggest thing that I need, because I'm not gonna lie, sometimes the game gets boring. It gets boring to play. But the thing that keeps me interested is the way trains work, subways work, like this, like not the AI, but like the way things work in this game is just like, it keeps me interested. It literally just keeps me interested. I just can't find myself getting off the game. I did take a break when the first game came out, or when the game first came out from the game, because of the lack of mod support, the lack of like things coming out. Even though we're in a drought right now, I'm recording this on the 29th. There's no asset still. The 29th, this is 09/29/2024. We're almost a year out from when the game came out, and there's still no assets. I'm literally like baffled at the fact that we still don't have assets almost a year in the game. I don't know what I guess their priorities are performance and everything, but I couldn't imagine it being really, really hard to add the functionality to add assets into the game. Cities 1 did it perfect. I don't understand. I mean, I get it. They wanted to make it in-house, but like, I don't understand why the Steam Workshop wasn't considered after they determined that it would be way harder to add assets into the game. I don't understand that. I have no clue. It beats me. Maybe the game is built around the asset import functionality to the point where like they couldn't even add assets at all. So it's just kind of crazy to me. We don't have the assets almost a year into the game. It's just crazy to me. I'm still baffled. I'm baffled. Really, really baffled. Hopefully, in the next coming weeks, we get something, update on it. Hopefully, they come out in a couple weeks. Even though the asset creator or asset editor comes out, we won't have any assets because we will still have to wait for like it to be populated. But I'm not worried. At least we'll have it. I came to the realization that maybe this game shouldn't have came out at the time it did. They said they were going to release this game in 2020. I couldn't imagine them releasing this game in 2020. It just doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand how they could possibly do that with the game state right now, or when the game first came out. Like, in fact, I feel like the game has gotten not worse, but like in terms of performance, the game is really struggled. Like, I haven't seen any performance increases or anything different with performance. I'm still having a lot of performance issues with crashing and like just stuttering. Like, it just isn't good to, I would say, even on amazing hardware, the game is still running like dog water. Like, it's not comprehensible like to why this game is running so bad on even the top of the line hardware. In my computer, I have a 3090 what's it called? A Ryzen 9 7950X 3D. So I don't understand how the game is running like dog water, even on the best hardware. Here we are. I'm looking at the subway map on or the subway track map on, what's his name? Skylines? I forgot the name. But it's a track map, and right now I'm kind of building like an R line, or I was building an R line type thing, where like it was have like a tri-track or dual island tri-track platform. And like that's the thing probably gonna be with the city, is I take a lot of inspiration from the subway and how it is in real life, and make something out of it. Like, I even made the, what is it called? The 47th Street, 50th Street Rockefeller Center, like the interchange before that with the F, the E, the M, the D, and the B trains. I'll put a graphic on the screen so you can see what I'm talking about and how complicated it is. It's just really insane for me, like, to comprehend. And maybe even harder for you guys to comprehend. Hopefully you understand how that station works and how the flying junctions work. And as you see now, I'm doing what's it called? The Williamsburg Bridge, like, or the Benjamin Franklin Bridge. And I'm actually like going to put a subway on top of it, not on the side of it. You'll see in a second how I end up pulling it off. Just love when some things move it. It's really a godsend. Shout out to Keyboard too. The key to all of this, like, subway work is, or on this bridge, is to elongate the nodes so the pillars can, like, stick through the ground, so it can look like it is coming to the ground, but using the pillar that comes with the road. This turns out pretty well. I end up putting train pillars to look like it's holding up the metro track, so it can actually, like, have a realistic aspect of the train going over the bridge or the train track being held up by the bridge. As you can see right now how I'm doing it. I went through like 2 different ideas to figure out how I can do it. I wasn't gonna put it at first, but I'm like, oh, hold up. It kind of don't make sense to not have supports on this. So I ended up figuring out a way to make it look like it has supports. Hello, this is Life Play Dar. I'm bringing you the city and what we have so far. I have been working on it for a little while. The city may look different from the first episode because 1, I lost that save, and 2, I use the same map, but I'm going at it at a different angle, you can say. I won't be doing the same thing I was doing in the previous city, but it's really similar. So the first episode should still hold up if you want to go back and watch it. I did the grid the same for the most part. I did the grid for the most part. It's really the same. The only thing that's probably different is the landmass over here and the landmass over here. So you're all caught up, kinda. I can show you another thing that I've been working on. I've been really working on the subway. That's my bread and butter. I love working with trains. I love working with, like, road networks and things like that. So I wanted to show you guys to get you caught up, so it doesn't seem like you're missing entirely too much. But really, the only thing that you're missing is probably me filling in this avenue up here this avenue right here. Even though I have some small footage of me filling this in, I didn't get a chance to record this because I wasn't thinking at the time and things like that. But you did get a chance to see me doing these bridges, some of the subway work under these avenues. This is going to be called Garden Avenue, and these streets are going to be numbered from first all the way to, I really can't count right now, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. There's no way. That's Fifth Avenue? Oh, shoot. Okay, well, I'll have to number these streets. I didn't know that was that avenue. Okay. But I will have another episode. I think I have some more footage that I want to upload, showing you guys some of the other subway work that I was doing. Some pretty interesting things of the such. I will bring that to you soon. I'm trying to get back into uploading. I know I've been gone for like a year, so I want to get you caught up. The reason I haven't been uploading is because I haven't had storage on my computer. I just got enough storage so I can gather clips and content for you guys so I can bring it to you. It's hard. I really didn't have any storage on my computer for the better part of a year because a lot of things have been going on in this past year. I mean, I've been streaming here and there. Also, check out my Twitch. It'll be link in the description. But yeah, I just want to show you guys what I've been working on for the past year. I was working on that city for the past year though. I probably have some clips here and there of it, but I think this iteration of New Borough is definitely going to be way better than the previous version. So you guys weren't missing too much. I believe that this city will surpass the other one in terms of look and feel and everything. I don't miss that city because the simulation speed really got up there, so I really can't miss it at all because it was running like dog water, so I didn't want to keep building on it. In FPS, I don't know, something wrong with the map. I've been building on it for maybe a year, and I think it just quit on me or something like that. I really don't have a answer to that question of why it did what it did and why the simulation speed started slowing down. So I really can't understand why. But yeah, this city is gonna be really, I would say, I'm gonna be thinking about a lot more in the city. Even the power network, I'm gonna be thinking about it even more. I have power transformers over here, so to supply power for the east side or the east brink. I would keep that name. I like that name. East brink. That's the upper east brink. This lower east brink. And I have another transformer over here on the west brink. Median Park. I'm going for all spoof names of things in New York. But as you probably can't tell, I'm kidding. This city is heavily inspired by New York. Heavily. It's not funny how heavily inspired it is by New York City is my favorite city to build, or not build, but to get inspired by, because I don't know, I feel like they just do it's done in the most perfect way. It was no other way that you can possibly do New York. There's no possible way they could set up the city, do the metro, do the subway, do the trains. It was just, I feel like it was just meant to be with the land that was given, and I really like doing that and taking inspiration from there. I got a lot of inspiration from the Williamsburg Bridge when I did this bridge right here. I thought it was pretty cool. I thought it was really cool. It works pretty well though. I mean, if we have trusses, it'll probably make more sense, but hey, we gotta do what we gotta do. It works pretty well though. It works pretty well. But this is what I've got done so far in the city. Hopefully you guys tune in next time to see what I have in store. And thank you for coming back and watching. Have a good day, night, anything, any day, any night. Just have a good time. I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Bye.